challenge of going on the track, 40 cars, thousands of people watching.
Welcome in, everyone, for Lamborghini Super Trofeo North American.
Competing for first place, and here you are, the engines, the smell, the excitement, the adrenaline rush, all your other senses just shut off. The mindset of winning comes into play. We're back. Watkins, Glen, baby.
3.4 miles, 11 turns, elevation change, you name it, you got it at Watkins, Glen.
This is where it all started. We got my family, Corey Lewis. This is quite humbling, let me tell you that. It's been a year ago where we first stepped foot on Watkins, Glen. June of 2024, first time ever in a Lamborghini Super Trofeo race event. Right at the end, we finished P3. Corey's like, brother, I gotta let you know something.
Lined up on the wrong side. Fuck, man.
We had a 10-second penalty that set us back to P5. This is where I lost the rear end, and this is where I did a donut. And here we are, a year later.
Tommy's returning back to LB Cup competition. Obviously, new team with Rafa Racing.
Rafa Racing to me is like you're at Vegas and you're going all in. His tech team is phenomenal. This is probably a crew of 24 guys. Brought the A game with Corey Lewis. They're bringing the higher caliber racing environment to the Super Trofeo with 55 races at halfway through the season, 36 podium wins. It takes a lot to intimidate me, but yeah, let me tell you, when you see a different level of racing, it's just a different experience.
Last year, we were doing a one-off coming to Watkins Glen, was his first ever race. Going into your first full season, it's an eye-opening experience.
End of January, head out to Sebring to practice. I get out there, I'm giving it my all. Turn one, you gotta hit right underneath the apex. I missed it by about 6 to 8 inches. Shot it up, lost the rear end, and hit the wall.
Spun out front.
That was a pretty, that was a wake-up moment. You know, this is the start of the season. This is how it's starting. Race 1, right in turn 6. Somebody just came in, T-boned myself and Clay Wilson. Pretty terrifying to start the season with a did not finish on your scorecard. That gets you no points. You know, you're asking yourself if I should be doing this or not. It was redemption on day 2. We finished P3. Laguna, we had some little issues with our pits. Race 1 came in P5, which gave us enough points to carry us up on the championship, but not enough to take us to the lead. At this point, we're probably 6 out of 8 on the championship standings. When you look at yourself and you're here you are just racking up 6 to 8 points and everybody's in there 20-point leads, then you're like, okay, something's gonna need to happen for it to make sense.
Here for the final couple of laps.
In race 2, we were able to finish in 2nd place. You know, the momentum was back. Here we are, we're gaining some points, we're gaining traction. We're 3rd on the championship standing. We're 18 points away from the leader. Then you know there's a lot of work coming up to even make it to a championship win. This is Lamborghini Greenwich. So what happens when you hit the pit limiter, it's like almost like a cruise control. It goes to 60 miles an hour, 60 kilometers an hour through the pits. So basically this is your radio, this is your pit. And this is where we have our driver debrief. So yeah, this is where we go over the data. We kind of look at the maps.
How fast I've gone in previous sessions, it's a little bit slower today. We're in the championship battle. Every race, every lap matters. Whether you have a good race, a bad race, we've had our ups and downs throughout the season. That's racing.
Now we're putting all that experience, that racecraft, and implementing it all into Watkins Glen.
Practice, you know what? Practice 2, second in class. So we're riding on scrubs. P1 had new slicks on. So qualifiers tomorrow we're gonna stick her up and try it again.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Green flag, green flag.
There's many different obstacles at Watkins Glen. Everybody claims that it's the most daunting of them all. There's so much action going on.
Great job here, Buck. Great job. You have the pace. Just be smart with the car up ahead. Great job.
Qualified P4 in race 1, P3 in race 2.
The clutch is slipping and there's only traction with one wheel.
I jumped at the bus stop and I hit the turtle, and when I landed, as soon as I landed, the car slid. It slid and then snapped, and then I felt like I was one-wheel drive. Every time I was throttling, it was only.
Probably broke an axle. There should be no drive shaft.
Okay.
Like you don't have.
Yeah,
a
just an
drive
axle. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just wrapped up qualifying. Super proud of where we are on that. But we also jumped a little bit too much of a curb going into the bus stop, and unfortunately broke an axle. Guys are behind me now repairing. We'll be ready to go for race 1 here in no time. Minor bump in the road. Race cars break. We go fix them and we go again. Turn 1 all the way to the bus stop. Don't change a thing. I need you to be consistent. Halfway through the season now, this is our midway point. There's always little nuances that we're searching for. A year ago, we're looking for a couple seconds here and there. We're now looking for little bits, tenths of a second. Your biggest spot is right here, the bus stop. It's all right here. Every race matters. You do the best that you can, whether it's a good day or a bad day. Hit the brake exactly the same way. All you have to do is go deeper. And that alone, it's almost a second, just rolling through. That's your time right there. The low-hanging fruit is bus stop.
With a new tire, a new team, more experience, the racecraft instincts kick in at Watkins Glen.
Be nice and smooth here. Plenty of time to go. Nice and smooth. You're the fastest car in your class.
You know, we had cars off the track. We were able to dodge those.
Little push and shove.
You are now the leader. Great job, bud. Deep breath. Eyes forward.
Pits open at 30 minutes. We're leading P1.
We're gonna box this lap. Box this lap. Timer working. Nope.
When you come into the pits, you have to let your team know that you're about to cross the pit entry line so they can start their backup.
Confirm, Tommy. Box this time. Confirm. Yeah, coming in first 10 now. 3, 2, 1. 1.
You know, my clock's not working. I didn't call the right line. People are just guessing.
Do a countdown? Yes, I'll give you a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2. Go, 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 go. We're way ahead here. We may have a pit stop issue, so I need you to put your head down and push as hard as you can. What's going on? Corey? Talk to me. What's going on? Just stay with the person in front of you. we have a penalty. Okay, Tommy, you have a drive-through penalty this lap. Drive-through this lap. Drive all the way through. No stopping. Drive all the way through. Come on, man. What the fuck?
Here we are leading, we're in P1, we're first in the race, and we leave the pits 15 seconds too soon. There's no worse feeling than going through the pits. Everybody's just going by you. It's 46 seconds. It felt like it was never ending.
Coming to the checkers here, Tommy. Coming to the checker, bring it home. I drove the shit out of this race. By P1, man.
I thought I was last. There was nobody on track. Here I am by myself into turn 2 and 3, and then going through the bus stop all alone.
Looks like you got third place, Tommy.
When I found out about the penalty, my heart sank. Watkins Glen was, it was his first track, his home track that we call it. I was heartbroken for him. I don't know how many times he said, that's my race weekend. I'm gonna get that podium.
I just had something ripped out of me that was so devastating. Knowing we drove like hell, we gave it all we had.
We have to see the positive. Because still, we had something to be happy about. A lot of drivers, they show up, they're by themselves, no kids around, no wife. So it's very rare that you see people with like a circle of people around. I know it means a lot to him to have people who show up for him.
Kicking things off, finishing in third place here today, Rocky T. Bulldog!
He was there on the stadium, so I was happy for him. When I was young, always in my life, I got a sport car. Tommy grew up with that, so I remember he jumped with me and we go for a ride. Yeah, I got car poster. I believe was the Countach. I was worried a little bit about racing because as your kids, you don't want nothing to happen to him. But when Tommy do something, he go to the end. Yeah, he's not a quitter.
Go again tomorrow. Sorry.
Keeping our head up, tell me it's all gonna be okay. And it's a little wake-up call to say, you know what happened today, try again tomorrow. Race 2 of Watkins Glen, round 3 of 6 rounds of racing, is the most pivotal point that could ever happen. After finishing third, these guys had gained some points as well through the weekend. I'm still in third overall standings, well, 12 points away. You're doing the math, you know who your opponents are. We needed to do well in order to close that gap.
Emotional that it was race 1, we just had to be like, okay, fresh start. Let's do this again. Focus on what you have to do.
Today's a new day. Tommy's been driving absolutely amazing on track. The pace is good. You're consistent. What you did on track, cut and paste. I truly believe that we have the pace to be up front, and I truly believe we have the pace to go win this race.
Today, I can feel it. He's taking it home today.
He deserved it because he was working hard. This track belonged to him.
There's no plan B. We're going into race 2 with all we got. Getting P1 is the only answer.
Ready? Ready? Green, 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 green.
So here we are, race 2. We're starting third in our class. It's game on. Not even halfway around the track, incident happens.
Problems on the racetrack, one of the AMP cars.
2-3 cars get pushed away, get into second place, and yellow flag comes out.
These drivers under full course caution.
All of a sudden, we're doing 3 laps. 9 minutes, at this point, of a 50-minute race go by.
Keep working those tires and brakes for me.
A restart, you can pass anywhere you can. So we're going around right out of turn 10. All of a sudden, right before turn 11, I hear...
Hey Tommy, we're going to be going green this lap.
I was about to shift in third, and it just, the RPM was at the right place at the right time, and all of a sudden, right in turn 11, as soon as I heard the first green, we floored it.
Green, 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 green.
Passed 4 cars, and just took us to P1 right there, and then...
Good job, clear all around.
Here we are, we're 42 minutes left of the race. We got to carry the lead, 12 minutes to go before the pit window opens.
Rocky Bolduc, first in LB Cup, he leading the charge for Rafa Racing.
Pit this lap, Tommy. Copy. Pit this lap.
We went in the pits.
3, 2, 1. Line.
Called that line exactly as I should. Sat in the pit box for about 93 seconds.
Tommy, is the timer working? Yes, sir. 1 minute 13, sir. Beautiful.
So we exit pit lane, and then it's dead silence. At this point, Corey's waiting to see, have we broken our time? Did we break our pit time? Were we short, or are we expected a penalty? I'm calling in Corey, I'm calling in our crew chief, our car chief, and I hear nothing.
Corey, where we at?
At this point, I'm thinking my radio's dead.
Doing a great job here, bud. We are good on the timer.
Fucking A. So I said, game on.
I need you to push as hard as you can.
As I finish a lap, all of a sudden I hear on the radio that P2 has left their pit box.
Bro is just leaving pit exit now.
That means I got turn 1 and the straightaway to try to get out in front. We went from P1 to P2. I was studying what was happening, and all of a sudden, right after the carousel, like the pros say, the door was open, we took it. We cut in on the inside and took that lead back away. 24 minutes left. We're in P1 and we're not losing it, and at this point it's game on. We were gaining momentum. There was something keeping us afloat and kind of keeping our momentum going. That last lap felt like nothing I've ever experienced. I can't feel my legs. My head becomes numb. I can't hear anything on the radio anymore. It just goes into blackout mode. All I remember, tapping my roll cage and thinking of a special someone. I don't know, I just shut the car off and I just sat there and not believing what just had happened. Now you're just ready to, experience a win for the first time. To see my family just running up towards me, jumping and hugging and screaming, and from Corey to my wife and kids.
I was so emotional. I knew how much he worked for it and how much he wanted it.
Ladies and gentlemen, make a lot of noise for Rocky T. Bulldog!
To see the smile on their face and just cheering and being happy was no other support can cheer on anyone like that.
I was very happy, very proud. Yeah. It was his place.
I was very glad for him because I said after a year, he got the first place at the same place that he started to race. Amazing to see that.
Why was it great?
I don't know, maybe because he was my son, and I always been proud of my children, always.
Winning by yourself and not having the support that's here, for me, honestly, I probably wouldn't do it. This means a lot more than just a trophy. We won. We won as a family, and that's what matters.